Hello everyone. I haven't done a cooking scope in about a week or so. So I thought I would come on and make you a soup that is considered a cold soup. It's not a hot soup because it has avocado and cucumber in it. Hi, welcome. Welcome to those coming on. And I'll have to admit that I'd missed my Vitamix, so I went back to the Vitamix again. I returned the other one, get my money back, and I got another Vitamix. I just missed the other one so much. So this one has got pre-programs on it. This one's a lot better one because it's got program settings on it. However, I'm not using any program settings for this at all. And you'll watch me make it, but I'm going to post it up on Facebook. I'm going to post it up on YouTube and Instagram, and you can see exactly the ingredients I put into it. I've got it propped up here. So first of all, it takes one small avocado. As you can see, I've already peeled it, pitted it. I'm going to drop this into the container. And then it takes one cucumber peeled, and I left a little bit out for garnish. I take the seeds out. Yes, and it's not even hot, it's cold. You take, and this is my cucumber. It was starting to get a little, I think it was almost getting too cold in the refrigerator, so I thought, and I've had it for a little while, I thought, and it's still a good cucumber, but I wanted to get it taken, used up before something happened to it. So put that in there. And I had to take the seeds out, and I found the best way to take the seeds out was to use a little teaspoon and just dig the seeds out because it had to be de-seeded. Welcome, Trish. Good to see you. Now, a teaspoon of onion minced. Well, I don't have minced onion, so I just took a regular yellow onion and I just cut it up and just chopped it up as fine as I could. So I'll just put that in here. And or it's a tablespoon I meant, and a tablespoon of olive oil. I don't want to give you the wrong on. Oh, good. I'm glad to have you. And this is going to be my tablespoon. This is from Alexis, a Pampered Chef. Tablespoon of olive oil. I've got the extra virgin olive oil, the organic, so that's what I use. Now, I will say from the outset that the Vitamix will be running, but it's only going to run. Hi, Erlene, you finally made it. It's only going to be running just for a few seconds because I just have to puree it. Erlene and I both made this soup yesterday. Only I made the mistake yesterday when I made it. I made it a hot soup instead of a cold soup. Well, it's meant to be cold. She says, well, I didn't make mine hot. I kept it cold. And I should have looked at the instructions a little bit better. It tasted okay, but I thought, well, I'm going to try it again. This time I'm going to make it a cold soup because that's what they say to do. Okay, now I need 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. And I've got my lemon juice right here. And I enjoy my Vitamix so much, I end up making smoothies out of with it every morning. Beautiful smoothies. And let's see. 1 tablespoon, well, I don't use apple cider vinegar, so I left that completely out. 1/4 of a teaspoon of Celtic salt. That goes in last. I stir that in. And then it takes a cup of water, which I've already got my cup of water mixed up, and I'll put that in here. And I believe that's all that because the salt and the chili powder go in last. That's stirred in after this is blended up. Now, this is a little loud, but like I said, it's only going to be blended for a few seconds. This is on variable speed. Don't blend it very long at all because you just want to puree it just to mix it. And then, because it's got to be a cold soup. So, here goes. We'll put it on 1, start it up, and then put it on 10. Raise up to 10. Whoops, I got to turn it on first. Sorry about that. Somebody called me that I didn't accept their phone call. Anyway, I forgot to turn it on. It's got the power button turned on down here. Okay, I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to start it at 1, and then I'm going to raise it up to 10. Only run it for just a little bit. Don't run it very long at all. Now I'm going to take, and I'm going to put my salt in. Oh, I got some teaspoon things in here. I'll use these. Put a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, stir that in there, and also chili powder. That comes in last, and it doesn't take very long. And then at least this will be a soup that will be better this time. I don't know why I did it wrong yesterday, but I guess I wanted a warm soup, so that's what I did, a warm soup. And it's not supposed to be that way. You're just supposed to blend it and just until it gets, I'm going to put this in here. and then put chili powder. That's organic. And then I stir them in there. You'll see me stir that in there. And then I'll pour it into my bowl. And I've got some paprika that I'm going to garnish it with, and a few extra cucumbers that I set aside. And like I said, I will post this up on Facebook. I got my Facebook group. I will post it up on my Facebook group. And I will also post it up on Instagram and up on YouTube. I'm going to get my spoon here. I'll use one of these. I'll use this because this is bigger. Get this all stirred in. Take this off turn that off for now until oops. Okay. Now, I'm going to get my bowl out. You can see it being poured into the bowl. And then I'll put the garnish in. Well, in fact, I think I might just put the cucumbers, a little bit of cucumber. I put that on the bottom. I'm just going to go ahead and put that in the bowl. And pour this on top of it. And then I'll add the chili powder. Okay. Want to make sure I don't get too much chili powder. You don't want it real thin. See, that was my mistake yesterday. I made it too thin. And, you know, lovely Earlene, she had bought these for me and sent these to me. These are real good for the Vitamix. It gets all the stuff out from underneath the blades. And bless her heart, she's so good that way that she decided to do that for me. And I didn't expect it, but she did it. And I love her to pieces. I really do. Yeah, it's probably more a soup for summer, but I wanted to get my cucumber used up that I had. I had some cucumber that I wanted to get used up. I didn't want it going bad on me because it was organic, and organic is very expensive. So I wanted to get it used up, so that's why I'm doing it now. Okay. Now I'm going to take this paprika. I could pour this. That's why I put this in here. Now I'm going to garnish this with paprika. I'm going to leave this sit, and I'm not going to eat any of it. And I'm just going to take it, and I'm going to post it up on Facebook. It's kind of hard to get that exactly right. But there you be. There is the soup. If you can see it, I can hold it up. And that's basically all it takes to make that soup. It's very simple. Nothing to it, very easy. Like I said, I thought about making it for summer, but I wanted soup today, and I had the avocado, and I thought I'd just go ahead and use it. So there you can see what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? I'll put it back a little bit so you can see it better. Now that is very pretty. Doesn't it though? Yours look good too, Earlene. I finally realized, and this was a Vitamix book that I bought off of Amazon last year, I believe it was. This has got about 250 recipes in it. When I saw this book, or this recipe in this book, I decided, well, I'm going to try to make that. And, yeah, I like avocados and I like cucumbers. I never thought they'd be good in a soup. But I think it looks really good. Like I said, I'm going to leave this just like this. I'm not going to touch it. Yeah, it is. It's a good book. It's got a lot of recipes in it. I'm not going to touch this soup as far as eating it or anything because I'm going to take this picture that you see right here and I'm going to post this up on Facebook in my group. Bless her heart, Earlene. She made it yesterday, but she's leaving me post mine up on Facebook since I wanted to post it up there. But yeah, it's different, all right. It's a colder soup. Like I said, I'll make it in the summertime, of course, but I want to try it because it. Yeah, it is. It's very easy to make. I will, like I said, I will go into my Facebook, and I've got a group in my own Facebook page. I posted on there as well. Karen's Vegan Heaven. And if you want to join just search for Karen's Vegan Heaven on Facebook, and you ask to join the group, and I will approve you. I've got 100. I think there's 164 in the group right now. Now I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but for me that's quite a bit because my group hasn't been going all that long. So then I had somebody wanted to join the other day, so I approved it because I try to go on Facebook as much as I can to check it out, and she had been waiting for my approval, this gal, so I finally did it. Basically what the group is for is we do vegan recipes. We post the recipes, pictures of it too on the group, and we share with other people what we've made so maybe they can make it too. That's basically what the group is. You know, there was, somebody had posted something a while back that didn't even pertain to recipes. I had to delete it because it had nothing to do with the Facebook page. So I will stipulate that anybody joins the group is for vegan recipes and that only. You post the recipe up there, you know, and you can comment back. Oh, thank you. Yes. Alexis from Pampered Chef, she's the one that thought of the name. Now, I couldn't come up with a good name, and she thought that was a good name, so then I just started the group, and it seems like it's taken off. Yes, that's it. Karen's Vegan Heaven. That's right. I don't do that in here. If you're looking for that, then you better go somewhere else, because you're not going to find that here. Sorry. That's what it is. I so enjoy doing this for other people. Oh, thank you. I so enjoyed making recipes for other people. But when I saw this in the book, and I know that nobody has ever made, I've never seen anybody make this on YouTube or anything, I thought, well, this is new. I'm going to go ahead and make it and see what I can do with it. And I actually think it looks better than the one I made yesterday when I went and made it too hot. You know, because you leave it run. This is, since it's got a soup setting on it, I leave it run until the soup gets done, and it'll shut itself off. That's what. But when you go on variable speed, you have to shut it off yourself. But just run it for a few seconds. But it's nice and thick, and I know I made a broccoli cheese soup, and I showed it to my daughter-in-law. She said, "Well, it looks like baby food." I says, "Well, that's the way I like it. It was supposed to be done that way." But, you know, I tried it. I'm going to try from now on to make them a little thicker if I can, you know. Maybe not put as much liquid in or anything, but it just very few ingredients. And if people want to use apple cider vinegar, they can. But as a vegan, I don't use apple cider vinegar. It's all fermented. I don't think we should be eating that. So I took that and left that out, but put everything else in. Oh, you used I used olive oil too early, and that's what I did. I used did to make it taste different because I just used the extra virgin. This is the one that I use. So I hope if it does taste a little different, then I probably will use the avocado oil the next time. But I think blending it a little bit should kind of change that. But yeah, you could probably do it yourself, you know, and change it yourself. That's what I like about recipes. You could take the recipe and you can make it to suit yourself, you know. Does it? Well, that's good. Even with the olive oil in there, that's good. Well, it also looks good, too. It really does. Yeah, I have avocado oil, too. And I have avocado oil and just haven't used it. But when it called for olive oil, that's what I use. I use that more than, or coconut oil. Although I do have olive oil, I do have grapeseed oil. But I'll see how this tastes this time. And if I don't like it with the olive oil in it, I probably will make it with avocado oil next time. Yes, a lot of the recipes that you see out on YouTube or what have you, they're going to put things into their recipes that you would never put into them, and that's where you can make them your own. No, I know what you mean, Erlene. I like to follow the recipe precisely the way it is, except with the vinegar. I wasn't going to put that in there, but basically everything at first, and if I don't like it, I can change it the next time. That's what I like about it. I can change it to suit myself. It becomes mine that way because I'm leaving things out that they had in the original recipe, or I'm adding other things to it that may not be there that you know, I may want to add. But I think this really looks very good. I don't have to worry about it getting cold on me. You know, it's already cold. Just mix it for, as you can see, I just mixed it for a very little bit. Just a few seconds is all you do on high. Puree it till it's mixed and it's nice and thick, and it looks good. And I think that people are going to, hi Mark, good to see you. You can see my soup that I just made. Now I'm telling you, it's not a hot soup because it's got avocado and cucumber in it, which is quite a change. I've never made this soup before, but it came in my Vitamix cookbook that I bought off of Amazon, I think a year ago. I bought this off of Amazon, and it's got a lot of recipes in it, and soups and sauces and other things like that. It doesn't have any ice cream or anything in it, but it's got a lot of things in it that, some things I won't make out of this book, but some of the stuff I have, I've made tomato soup out of it already. So, and this book, I bought me another Vitamix cookbook from Amazon, and this came about a week or so ago. This has got a lot of beautiful recipes in it. This has got pictures in it as well. It's a very good book. I think it's got about 250 recipes in it. See, there's a picture there. It's got a lot of, and I've already made some things out of here already.
Very, very easy to understand. You know, it's got a lot of recipes in it. Doesn't that look good? Look at that. Doesn't that? And I think I paid more for it than I did the other cookbook. This was about almost $20. But I like this cookbook because it's hardcover, and you won't worry about tearing it up. So I've got several cookbooks, plus the cookbook that comes with the Vitamix, which wasn't a very big one. It didn't have that many recipes in it. So I wanted something where I could have more recipes to choose from if I wanted to. So I just thought I'd come on for a little bit and show people that you can make a soup from in the Vitamix. It doesn't have to be a hot soup. It's simple to make. Takes very few ingredients. It looks good, and I know Arlene says it tastes good, and that's all that matters. Sometimes the looks to me isn't as important as does it taste good, although I think this looks good just the way it is. Looks very good. And what I did with the cucumber is I had a big cucumber. I just took a little bit off the corner and saved for the garnish, and the rest of it I just cut up and put in here because it takes one. Cucumber is organic. I bought a couple more yesterday that are organic. I need to buy me more avocados, though, because it takes one avocado, and I only had one left, so I'll have to buy those again. But this is a pretty green soup, you know, and it's healthy. You know what's in it. When you make it yourself, you know what is in it. You don't have to worry about trying to guess. That's why it's so important if you can make your own food, please do. Because you're going to find so many of the foods that you get in the store that the ingredients, you can't pronounce them. They put a lot of chemicals in them. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Good to see you, Andrea. Welcome. There, you'll see my soup. I just finished it. I've got it sitting here on the counter. It's not a hot soup. It's a cold soup because it's avocado and cucumber. It's very simple to make. I'll post the recipe up on Facebook. Those that are following me will know exactly what I'm talking about. And Instagram, I like to post them up there too because I have followers up there as well. And I'll put this Periscope video will go up on YouTube as well. Hi, Richard. Good to see you. You missed out me making my soup. You can go back and watch the replay how I made it because I made it in my Vitamix. But here you can see what it looks like. Doesn't it look good? And it's not a hot soup. It's a cold soup because it's got avocado and cucumber in it. Good to see you, Richard. I wondered if you were going to make it in here. It's very simple to make. I know what's in it. And I don't have to guess. That's why I try to make as much of my own stuff as I can because I don't like to... It does, doesn't it, though? Or Erlene said she made hers yesterday, and it's very good. Now, I made it yesterday, too, however... Oh, that's paprika. That's paprika. I took what I did is I took a little bit off of the cucumber because you have to use a whole cucumber and save some for garnishing. So I just took a little bit off the corner and put it in the bowl, and then I poured the rest of it on top. It's paprika. It is on top. So that makes it look kind of pretty. So that's what I put on. It calls for smoked paprika, but I don't have that, so I'll just use regular paprika. I made it my own. I left the apple cider vinegar out, and I put paprika on it instead. Yes, it is. It's an easy recipe to make, and it's like Erlene said, it's a keeper. Recipes that I find that I've made before or that I like and I've tried them, I will go and make them again because they're so simple to make. And it's like I encourage people when I come in here, encourage people to try to make your own food. At least you know what's in it. You buy soup in the store. You have to be very, very careful. Look at the ingredients. There are so many chemicals in it because the processed foods, it's like Leslie Nance from Go To Kitchen says, processed foods are not good for you. And she's right. They're not good for you because they put so many chemicals in them to preserve them. And we don't need them chemicals in our body. They're harmful. So why do we want to put that in our body? I'm certainly not going to put it in my body. If I can't pronounce it, I'm not going to put it in my body. And some of those have a real long list of ingredients, not to mention that they have ingredients that are long in the name. And I'm standing there shaking my head and scratching my head thinking, what in the world is this ingredient? I mean, if you started doing research on them, you probably would figure it out what they are. But why they think they have to use so many chemicals, I have no idea. But that's why if I can find something and make it myself, that's what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to make this again eventually. I'll probably make it in the summertime. You can make it all year round, really. But I'll make it again because I'm making something that's healthy. I know what's in it. It's not going to make me sick. And I don't have to worry about the chemicals harming my body, because we know the chemicals are very harmful. They're going to harm us, and we don't need that. We don't need those chemicals interfering. Good afternoon, Cheryl. Welcome. There's my soup that I made. It's not a hot soup because it's got avocado and cucumber in it, but I will post it up on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. Get all my bases covered so that you guys will have the recipe, because it's very simple to make, and I like to do that so people can make it themselves. If you don't have a Vitamix, it probably would work, because you don't mix it very long anyway. You just mix it on high just for a little bit. But this is actually a Vitamix recipe, but you could probably make it in a other kind of blender as well. Yeah, I know. And the problem of it is those chemicals are so harmful. That's the thing. They're so doggone harmful. And if I don't know what the chemical is, and I've never heard of it before, I'm certainly not going to put it in my body. It's horrible that they douse our food with so many chemicals. Of course, what I make myself, I don't have chemicals like that, so they're not going to keep. But that's okay, because what I'm making, I intend to eat it up right away anyway, pretty much right away, or freeze it if I can't eat it right away. So, freezing on, I'm sorry, Earlene. Yeah, you have a lot of problems with the freezing on you. Recap? Okay. I just made, you can watch the replay, but this is an avocado and cucumber soup made in the Vitamix, come out of this Vitamix recipe book that I bought off of Amazon last year. It takes very few ingredients. The only ingredient I did not put in it was apple cider vinegar, which is fermented. You don't want to put fermented things in your body. That's true. It's true. That's not good for you. But since I made this myself, I know what's in it. It's got avocado in it, cucumber. It's got onions in it. It's got an onion. It's got olive oil, lemon juice. The apple cider vinegar, no, but it's got sea salt, and chili powder, and water. And that's what it has in it. It's very simple to make. It doesn't take very long, since you don't make it hot anyway. And it's right here. If you want to look at it, there's the recipe in the book, right there. Right here's the recipe. It's very simple. You're welcome. You're welcome. If you follow me on Facebook, I'll post it up there, because I want people to have the recipe too. I do it on my regular page plus my group too, because I have family members. My daughter said she'd like to try it. She doesn't have a Vitamix, but I said, well, you can probably make it in any blender. They could probably make it in a NutriBullet too, since you don't have to blend it for completely anyway. Yeah, doesn't it look good? And if you're wondering what that red is on top, that's paprika that I garnished it with. And there's also a little extra cucumber that I garnished it with too, that I poured the soup over. When I put it in the bowl and poured the soup over it. This is nice and thick. It's not on the thin side. And the reason I haven't touched it is because I intend to take a picture of it for Facebook. And I want a decent picture, so that's why I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to leave it just the way it is. So, no, it calls for smoked paprika, but I only had just the plain paprika, so I used that. I don't think it really makes much difference. That's what it does call for, and I will put that down. When I put the recipe in Facebook, I will say what it calls for, and I will tell you what I used. So people can make this if they choose to, And I'll even include the apple cider vinegar, although I did not put that in mine. I don't think we should use apple cider vinegar since it's fermented, but I know some Adventists do and some vegans still do. So that's totally up to you. I just feel that I'm not going to do it. But anyway, I thought I'd let you see what I'm doing, because I'm going to have to sit down and eat this in a little bit since I haven't had my lunch. This is actually my lunch. So I want to thank you all for coming in, the live viewers as well as the replay viewers later on, for watching me make this soup. Yes, I am. I'm on Twitter. The handle I have here on here, you can look at my handle. That's the same handle I have on Twitter. I don't post anything on Twitter as far as recipes, though, but I do have, if you're on Instagram, I'm on there, too. So, yeah, it might get cold. Yeah, I can't get any colder than it already is. Well, hi, Regina. I was just getting ready to leave, but I wanted you to see my avocado cucumber soup that I just made. And it's not a hot soup, it's a cold soup. But it's very simple to make, and I made it in the Vitamix. It only takes just a few seconds, I've got, what you see on top is paprika. Not smoked paprika, because it didn't have any. So it's just regular paprika, and there's other extra cucumber that I use for garnishing. Oh, hi. Oh, yes, it is, Regina. And you follow me on Facebook, Regina. I'm going to post this recipe up on my, I've got my group, and you're not in that, but I will post it up on my normal page, plus my group page, plus Instagram and YouTube. So people, and if you want to follow me on YouTube, oh, hi, Chris, good to see you. If you want to follow me on YouTube, just look for Karen Watterson on YouTube, because I have my videos I put there on different playlists. Now, this will go under Vitamix recipes because you may be in the group, Regina. If you're in the group, you'll see it, but I'm still going to post it on my regular page too. I'll have to look. You probably are, but if you got any recipes, Regina, feel free to post them on there. You know, people are being approved all the time. There's 164 in there, so you probably are. I'm sorry if I said you weren't, but it doesn't matter. But you post. You find a vegan recipe, But if you want to follow me on YouTube, just search for Karen Watterson. Like I said, I have my videos on playlists, and this will go under Vitamix recipes. So, oh, good. Because that's why I've got this like this. I want to take the picture the way it is before I delve into it. Okay, all right, you do that. Yes, this is a very interesting recipe. It's a simple recipe. I just had to run the Vitamix for just a very few seconds. Not very much at all. Maybe not many more than 10 seconds at the most on variable speed. Set it up on high. What's the Facebook page? Okay, if you want to be part of my vegan Facebook group, it is called Karen's Vegan Heaven. That's what it's got. It's got a special Facebook group there, Karen's Vegan Heaven, and you can ask to join that, and I will approve you. Yes, I think so, Regina, because you don't blend this, but only about 10 seconds to puree it, and then you pour it into your bowl and then you have an extra cucumber to garnish and your paprika. Yes, if this was to make real hot soup, probably not unless you had a Vitamix, but it will work on a regular blender. Yes, I went and made this yesterday. I only made it hot. It still tasted good, but Arlene says, well, you're not supposed to make it hot. You're supposed to leave it cold. And I says, oh my. Well, my daughter said the same thing. Mom, you don't make a cucumber soup hot. Well, but you live and learn. But it was good anyway, but now I made it different. Made it the way the book says to make it, and I know it's going to taste good. Arlene says it's really good. And like I said, the ingredients are very few. There's something, yes, cold soup, Regina, is right. It's something that we all probably have those ingredients in our pantry, and you could just get them out of your pantry and make them. Now I had to go buy the avocado yesterday, and I already had some organic cucumbers that I was using, so it just takes one. So, but anyway, I'm going to go in a little bit because I have to eat this soup because this is my lunchtime now. But I'm glad that you came in, Regina. I know you're on spring break, so that's good that you can come on a little bit more. And yeah, ooh la la is right. It's probably more for summer, but you can eat it anytime you want. Really, you could eat it anytime you want. And that's what I plan on doing. Is I'm going to eat this today, and this will be my lunch. I might have a couple sandwiches with it too, because this is all I'm going to eat the rest of today. Oh yeah, I'm going to go eat. So, but anyway, I'll thank you all for coming in, the live viewers as well as the replay viewers. And if you want to watch the replay, go ahead and watch it because I leave it on here. And I want you to all have a great day. And until we meet again, take care. God bless.